Hello, this is the real stream now for Genshin Impact. Today, I intend to go to the second region of the game, which we haven't streamed yet. This first region that we're in right now, Mondstadt, is based on Germany, and the second region, which we are going to, Liyue, is based on China. It also looks a lot less Breath of the Wild at first glance, visually, and it's very pretty. I've got everything mapped out. So I could just teleport all this way, but just for fun, I kind of want to walk there so we can see the region.
My royal nice and spicy.
Our party today does not include the alleged main character. I have not unlocked the motorbike. I kind of wonder if they'll ever add mounts or something, actually. Now that you mention that. Where'd the iron chunk go? Oh, there it is. So my party today does not include the main character. But these four seem to work pretty well together. I want to check something real quick. And that is, how do I say your name again?
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm.
Okay, Jiangling. Got it.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
So you've got Noelle, Jiangling, Fischl, and Barbara. If you leave Noelle idling, she will frequently ask if you would like some tea because you seem tired. I wonder how many times she did that while I was getting ready for the stream and I had it on. One thing that I think is cool about these characters is that Fischl and Jiangling both summon like minions. Like she makes her bird appear, and she makes a Tanuki. And if that idiot hadn't died so quickly, I would have been able to demonstrate that that's just an easy way to trigger the elemental reaction overload on a lot of things, because electric and fire together make that. Also, a fun thing about Jiangling is that this bell on her outfit jingles everywhere. Like when you walk around, it's just constant, pleasant jingling. I don't know, I appreciate it. So I'm gonna just walk at a I want to walk at a slightly leisurely pace. And just explore and be bad at archery. Dang it. There we go. Instead of taking the teleport, this would be easier with a mouse, but also mouse and keyboard controls hurt my hands, so I won't be doing that. So we are entering into the region of Liyue. This game is going to have like a whole bunch of different regions in it, and it's only got 2 at the moment. So that's kind of exciting, because it seems like they put a lot of effort into all of these, and also the regions are pretty visually distinct in ways. Like, of course it's still green and stuff, but And we're only at the entrance to it. It'll get more different. There's regions that are going to be based on like Japan and France and Russia, stuff like that. So you can get sort of an impression of what this is like. There's a lot of really scenic views that you can find. Also, I didn't realize there was a camera function until like today, even though there's a really obvious camera on the menu that says take photo. And I have definitely scrolled over that often. I just haven't put together that it was a photo that it was a photo mode somehow. Excuse me while I steal from this random person. Okay, I ended up somewhere. Just the peaceful environmental music in this region is also really nice.
Yeah! Oh, goodness gracious.
And the battle music. After the relatively more subdued battle music from like the first area, the sudden change in battle music, I wasn't expecting it the first time, and it was pretty neat. Oh, there seems to be an exclamation point of some kind. Also some kind of spin dashing rock lizard is over here.
By royal I must leave no stone unturned.
I forget what that kind of enemy is called, but... What is this exclamation point? I must climb. This game gives you like a compulsion to climb to high places. Ooh. And also it's very easy to get distracted. How did I miss this one? It's right next to a waypoint. Hello. Welcome. I'll be with you in a moment, quest giver. I've been distracted once again. Oh, hey Karma, you're good too. What a coincidence. Where did the thing go? There it is. Oh, another one. Oh, very good.
Boba, get them! Hey-ya! By royal decree. Yeah! Yeah! Ah! Yeah! Yeah!
It's really easy to lose track of the wisp things. I've already forgotten what these are actually called. everything keeps happening when I'm trying to focus on something else. Like now there's an enemy camp over here. Golly. Why did I say golly? I never say that. Anyway, back to this distraction. Once this is over, I can get back to the other distraction. Oh wait, I forgot to get the treasure. You have to get the treasure. This is a game where I can just go somewhere that I've already been and keep getting distracted by new things anyway. So I don't know if I've been over here exactly. Not in this particular spot, at least. That looks... well, I mean, I must have. It looks like I haven't. So many treasure. Okay, now back to the other distraction, if they're still there. I like this game a lot so far. I guess it's my latest obsession, really. So, I've definitely played it more than a little. Here you are. What are you looking for? Little 9 and Big 9. I was about to ask how this person knew my name, but the game did it for me. So that's fair. Everyone says that Robin is a very good person and can do anything. Aw. Shucks. That's true, my character is not actually in this party. But you know. The spirit is Robin is watching over them. And also controlling all of their movements like a diabolical puppet master, but you know, same difference. That's just how things be sometimes. Oops. It's funny you say that this party is the general concept of Robin, because it has at least one character in it who I wouldn't normally, or who you would think I would like never actually touch. Like, Fischl here. If you just look at this character design for a moment, this doesn't look like a Robin character, does it? Does she? I should say. I would not wear this. But it turns out her backstory is very good, so... Also, I don't know how much I would be associated with these other characters. The backstory of Fischl here? Wait, what? Pudgy squidgy, not edible. Excuse me? The backstory of Fischl is that, basically she was like a lonely, neglected girl who identified so hard with the character in fiction that she became them?
I must leave no stone
Basically.
unturned.
I'm not supposed to know that, but I looked at a wiki. She kinned so hard it became you.
Someone needs assistance.
And I think that's kind of amazing. Good for her. Zhengling seems like a character design I probably wouldn't use either, but she's fun. She has a bell that goes ding-a-ling when you walk around. That's all I really need. There's also like a plate armor maid and an idol girl. She does a sing. Where did the mysterious girl go? Oh wait, that was the whole quest? It's over? That's weird. Okay. I'm sure there's nothing weird about that. Even though I just said it was weird. Oh, another Geoculus. It'd be nice if they added some way to like track those if you're missing them, because yeah, I think there's a rumor that they will.
By royal... Get them! That really hurt! Steady as stone, as a good knight should.
While I'm here, might as well cooking. I don't know what it means when it says this wolf boy may obtain special dishes. Also, I just noticed that these hash browns have pine cones in them. I'm not a cook, so I can't tell how interesting that is. Oh, he made paw-shaped ones. Amazing. Puppy paw hash brown. Carefully shaped to resemble a wolf's paw. That's adorable. And it's even better than the regular, like, delicious kind, too. Anyway, back on the main road. I think. Are we on the main road? No, we're not. I'm going the wrong way. Again, I could just teleport, but I kind of don't want to. Because I want to be like, look, this region is cool. Jungling is distracted by a lizard. Which is fair. This game is very nice to look at. Some random poet. There's a pedestal here for one of the wisp things. Don't know where the there it is. Hooray! Oh, well, you died instantly. Whoops. Oh. A secret prize under the bridge. Wait, I can't get under there. Oh, okay, yeah, I can. Hopefully they add some way to, like, track the oculuses that you found at some point. There's a treasure chest over there. But and over there.
Race you!
I need 5 more. There's a lot of these things. Leeway has a lot more oculi in it than Mondstadt does.
Wait, now I need one.
I still don't even have all of them in Mondstadt. Ah, Wisp. This is a thing I will get distracted by. Immediately. Horsetail. I never picked up one of those before, apparently. Oh, chest. It's so easy to get distracted. But I got an achievement for it. Hooray! That's for guiding a certain number of, Sealy. They're not wisps, they're Sealies. Got it. I'll forget that in 5 minutes. How many of the billion currency do I have? I can afford one of these. It's a garbage orb. Hooray!
Nice and spicy! By royal decree!
The other good thing about the combination of Xiangling and Fischl is that you get a combination of lines like nice and spicy by royal decree. It's a pretty good royal decree in my opinion. Even more treasure. I need it.
My royal Booba, get them! Race!
I've leveled up my adventure rank and characters and stuff enough to the point where I'm kind of overkill for a lot of these things, which you've probably been able to notice by now. But that's fine, I'm sure. There's a big fancy place. Whomst. Whomst wishes to fight. Love you too, Isa. What's going on?
Nice and spicy!
Oh.
You're toast!
This battle music is not Breath of the Wild at all, and I know you're joking. Because you do that. But still. Those are... I don't remember the Yiga music sounding like that. And the Guardian music was the frantic piano. Is that another treasure?
By royal decree! Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Well, now I'll teleport 5 feet because I don't feel like it. So here's a nice building. I can't believe I never climbed this building. Bird egg. There's absolutely no reason for me to be excited about bird egg. That's just the kind of person that I am. So, if we were just coming here for the first time, there would be that much more to walk through. Wait. Aerial views like this are really nice. Look at all of this pretty wilderness. There's even like floating islands and stuff you can see over there. Oh, I've already activated this thing. I marked it because it was weird, and then I think I used it for a quest or something. Yeah. I need to find more of those, but I forget where they are. Okay, let's maybe not walk through the entire region. But, where is it? I will show a cool thing. Floating islands. This might not have been the correct waypoint. It's right here. There was just like an environmental puzzle to solve, where you like went to 3 different mountains and rotated various things till they pointed in this direction. And the reward for doing that is to go up really a lot into the sky. Hold on. Air current, please. There you go. I just think this is neat. There's probably nothing there right now. Yeah. There were a bunch of treasure chests and stuff here. Also, it's just cool. Whoop. Official got stuck. That's fine. It's a good view. A little bit dizzying that far zoomed out, but that's fine. Let's, maybe I'll actually just go to the story, or like close to it. So this is Leeway Harbor. After the story stuff that we've seen before, I feel like the characters in this next chapter are going to have to work hard to beat Venti. I kind of doubt that any of them are going to be better than Venti, but I guess we'll see. We'll see what awaits us. I mean, I guess I'm here, but I'm not a... Well, I'm not a character in the story. Not really. One thing I appreciate about this town is that every staircase has a ramp to it. That's nice of them. Well, almost every staircase. Not quite everyone. Here's a cat. Cats are very powerful. Wait. Did that cat actually get on fire for a second? Oh no! Oh no! Huh. My weird passive ability for Xiangling, where the last bit of her combo inflicts a ignite status, actually applies to the cat, so I'm technically hitting this target. Though the cat also dodges the explosion. I shouldn't be mean to cats, that's not good. I was going to say I shouldn't be mean, that's not nice, but that's kind of redundant. So true. Where am I supposed to be going exactly? Did I unmark the quest? Oh.
Race you!
I do also have a side quest available in this area starring a character I've used on stream previously, who isn't very high level for me right now. I ran way past it. That's fine. Oop.
If you want to find the Geo Archon, this is the only chance you'll get all year. Guess it's a good thing Venti brought it up earlier. Otherwise, we definitely would have missed this year's Rite of Dissension. Might be today, might also be tomorrow. Look, we're already in Liyue, so let's go ask some of the locals. Oh, right. About the Geo Archon Morax. Did you know the Mora that we use is named after this god?
I did not know that.
But it's seen as impolite for people from outside Liyue to refer to the Geo Archon by that name. So we should refer to the Geo Archon by the name Rex Lapis, like the people of Liyue do.
Okay, I will keep that in mind.
Please take a seat.
So we've had Venti mentioned at least once. Look for anyone who looks like a main character. Well, it just says talk to the locals. It doesn't have a specific spot marked on my map for where to do that. Can I talk to the locals that are in my party or character inventory? How about you?
Welcome. Please take a seat.
Well, okay, you're mentioning it, so... I can't talk to you then? Is that supposed to be happening? Am I supposed to be able to talk to these people? It's possible that the game is bugging out and not giving me the prompt, and I'm actually supposed to be able to talk to them. Lost dog poster. Oh no. Hmm.
Lady.
You stock at CU Antiques?
I'm probably missing something obvious. Wait. Wait. I can't do the main story until I do the side quest because there's an NPC involved in the side quest. What? Fine. Okay, we're not doing that then. Never mind. That's weird. Guess I have to do the story about the book nerd kid.
One-Win Bookhouse.
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
Unless I can just talk to you twice.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
Oh no, my travel guide.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting. Bummer.
Bummer.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide.
Huh.
It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingse village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then.
Did somebody say out-of-print books?
Hello, you.
Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature
Sing Cho.
enthusiast who happened to be passing by.
I need to remember that. I'm not good at name pronunciation. Xingqiu.
Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingse and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth?
Yeah, this is a side quest though. This is not a main character.
My pleasure, fellow book lover.
Though he is in my party. I can play as him. Oh, okay. Apparently that counted
Should
for
we
both
ask here if they have a
things.
copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide?
I was a
It's
little
super
bit-
duper interesting.
Books. I'm gonna buy all of these and not read them. Heck yeah. Can I do the other thing? Okay, I can.
So, are you buying or not?
I'd rather do the main story right now, actually.
Oh, are you also foreigners here for the Rite of Dissension? To think I've lived in Liyue all these years and never come to see this before.
Some people say Liyue, some people say Liyue.
I guess it's like they say, locals never visit the tourist spots. I wish you well on your travels. Liyue always welcomes you.
That's not helping me learn how to say words. Oh well.
You too wish to bear witness to the rite of dissension?
That's your voice
Me
acting,
too.
sir.
We all do. As a businessman myself, how could I not take interest in Liyue's most important business trends?
You sound like a minor villain.
The 17 predictions given last year made more than a few ripples throughout the industry. What's more, there's been a rumor going around that the Tianshui herself, Ningguang, has been acting secretly in the shadows. She wants the rocks created by Geovision holders to be exempt from taxation.
What?
Wow, that's some super professional legal stuff, that is.
To be on the pulse of the predictions and the market is what makes this harbor what it is. Among the 7, Rex Lapis is the oldest deity. His keen sense of strategy is well trusted among his people. Understanding the predictions as soon as possible can make all the difference in making your fortune.
Can we, like, elaborate on she wants to make it so you can't tax rock magic? Because what? I need more, I need the clarification on that detail. Because that's...
Rite of
what?
Dissension. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Isn't that today? Once a year, Rex Lapis bestows upon us his divine prediction, guiding us on how to run Liyue for the coming year. Last year, it was the Yuheng of the Liyue Qixing that was given the honor of asking for the divine prediction. Ooh, Paimon knows this one! Mondstadt is to freedom as Liyue is to contracts. Liyue has a strong focus on business and trade.
Great, I'm gonna hate it.
The Liyue Qixing, the 7 leaders of the 7 enterprises of Liyue, hold true control over Liyue.
Great, I hate it.
That's what foreigners always say. But true control over Liyue will always be held by Rex Lapis.
Don't worry, it's a theocracy, not a business-controlled state.
The Qixing
fine,
is comprised
it's
of
fine.
mere mortals. Rex Lapis is a god. Mondstadt's god is nowhere to be seen, whilst our god is forever with us.
I saw plenty of Mondstadt's god, actually.
Stay in Liyue long enough and you'll see. Given that you just left your godless city, it's time you experienced what it's like to be in a city whose god has walked with it through all of history.
Oh boy, my 2 favorite things are the main things of this
Then
town.
we can start our experience off with the Rite of Dissension.
Religion and business.
Good choice. Then get going. To the high ground.
I'm gonna cheat to get up there. Because I forget how to walk there. I've got the higher ground. Haha. Hello!
Paimon heard that the best time to make a wish is today, during the Rite of Dissension. Wanna give it a try?
Halt. Those not involved in the proceedings are not permitted to go any further.
Oops.
Killjoy.
Well, we found a main character again. Time to do a pray.
Oh, you also want a little Adepti luck too? Seems you know a lot. Making a wish during this time is sure to get you the blessings of both the Adepti and Rex Lapis himself. I've already made my wish, so you can take this.
Great! Thanks!
Ooh, shiny.
Your first time in Liyue? Actually, it's my first time to see the Rite of Dissension too. Ah, look, that's Miss Ningguang of the Liu Xixing.
She seems important.
Only those who have control in Liyue can preside over the Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah, not sure if you knew, but most of the Adepti appear in the form of various beasts. I heard that when attending these kinds of formal occasions, Rex Lapis himself appears as a celestial cross between two of Liyue's ancient mythical creatures. Ah, sorry, I shouldn't interrupt your wish. Please, take this.
Great! Now that we're all done with the wishing, guess we can just wait here for things to get started. Who knows how long that Miss Ningguang lady is gonna take?
Time for some kind of ritual.
Whoa, look at all the people! We gotta get up front. We can't see squat back here.
Paimon, you can fly.
The hour is upon us. Rex Lapis has been killed. Seal the exits.
What?
What? What's going on?
Wow, God is dead. Okay.
Did she just say Rex Lapis is...
A Lapis? A God is dead, I mean.
The Geo-Archon is... dead? Oh no! The Millilith! Looks like they're nabbing suspects who got too close. Paimon's freaking out! The killer is amongst us! Wait. We got close. Are we suspects?
We look like main characters, so yes. By default, I would say we're probably suspicious.
Wait, where are you going?
Where am I going?
Oh no! There's a whole bunch of soldiers out there too! Your identity! You may not be the killer, but we can't let them get you! But can we even get out of here safely?
Okay, we're back to stealth, I guess. Bye. Nope, that didn't work. I'm not sure why our immediate response is to try and stealth it, honestly. Am I allowed to glide in this section? Yes. But I'm really obvious. Hmm. It's cool that there's a stealth section that's just in the middle of a city instead of like an especially designed area. That's neat and different, I suppose. Don't look at me. I'm really not sure why my character's response was to try and stealth away. And then immediately run from the cops. I mean...
There's nowhere to run.
Why are we running?
Hey,
Why are we
girlie,
fighting?
hold still.
Who's doing this? Who is this man? Why is he killing all of these? I have a lot of questions right now. Also,
Stop!
daggers
Come
are
with me.
not a weapon that you can have in this game, so that's different. I don't remember the Sonic 06 stealth section at all.
Phew. Paimon's exhausted.
Couldn't we just have talked to people in this? Or the climbing and gliding thing?
So insensitive. You have no idea just how tiring floating around. Wait. Just who are you exactly?
Let's answer at least one question.
Call me child.
Child? Call me I'd rather not. This is the famous Paimon, yes.
Child? What, so we're supposed to dote on you?
No, not at all. It's an alias of sorts. In Mondstadt, I don't suppose you came across a Senora by any chance.
We did.
Senora. Childe.
Chill day. What are you talking about?
You're Fatui, one of the Harbingers!
Oh, no. Don't worry. I'm not looking for a fight. Senora gave you quite the bad impression, huh? Pfft, that woman. Can't say I'm a fan either. Right. Let's forget all about her, shall we? I'm here to help you. Yes, help. I'm not a bad guy. Oh, okay, perhaps I'm kind of a bad guy, but I'm not here to give you any trouble. Would it be too much to ask for you to keep the sword sheathed? I thank you for your knightly nobility. I heard of your deeds in Mondstadt, so I couldn't help but notice you during the proceedings back there. And because I had my eye on you the whole time, I know it wasn't you. Someone else was clearly behind it. But, regrettably, given I'm a Fatui envoy from Snezhnaya, there's no way I'd be trusted after something of this magnitude.
You did also just kill 6 guards.
The ruling Chising of Liyue has always been overly suspicious of us.
Well, can you honestly blame them?
Guess I shouldn't try to deny that.
Paimon is kind of like Navi. A little bit. She's your helper. She floats, she sparkles. A lot of people probably find her obnoxious. So I guess she's kind of like Navi.
Okay, sure. Maintaining a
mind
distance
her.
between strangers is probably a good idea. Either way, I'm already used to it at this stage. But right now, if you want to clear yourselves of any suspicion, you need to get yourselves to Northland Bank.
What?
Staying here isn't an option. As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
So there was a murder of a god. And we immediately decided to flee
Join the Adventurers
despite
Guild.
lockdown.
You'll have a blast.
Ended up accidentally being involved with the murder of 6 different guards or so. And now we have to go to the bank? I'm not quite sure I'm following. Also, I went the wrong way. Wait. Okay, I didn't quite go the wrong way.
What should
Oh, right. It's because it's like the emissary or the embassy for the Fatui, I guess.
Northland Bank.
Correct. This bank was opened here in Liyue by Snezhnaya. Though everyone knows Liyue is the most enterprising in Teyvat, Snezhnaya is not short of change either.
Yeah, well, poorer nations don't seem the type to have diplomats that come around acting the way yours do towards the Knights of Favonius.
Here, let me give you this.
This is
I'm not sure exactly. Sometimes all money can buy is things, and not a name for oneself. All I know is that it's a sigil. A sigil to keep the mighty and illuminated Adepti from bringing harm to you.
Adepti.
If you head north from the harbor, then west from Guili Plains, you will eventually reach a stone forest known as Jueyun Karst. The people of Liyue believe it to be the abode of the Adepti. Legend or not, they believe it. As such, offerings to the Adepti are made at its borders. Nobody dares venture in. But I have no need for believing, not when I know for a fact that the Adepti truly exist.
Hate to admit it, but your Fatui intel seems all right. But why would we go looking for Adepti anyway?
Oh, my little friend. There are plenty of reasons mortals seek the blessings of Adepti. Money, health, love. But you will go for justice.
Justice?
The Chi Sing will already have dispatched the Millilith. They'll be seeking out the assassin from amongst the onlookers. But how could a mere mortal kill a god that can sweep aside entire armies? Rex Lapis never gave up his power as a god. This level of crude response is beyond what is called for. How suspicious. Or to hide something else. Hard to say. Even now, the Northland Bank wouldn't be able to hold the Millilith off for long, but the Adepti can clear you of any wrongdoing. Liyue was founded by the Geo-Archon and the Adepti. Of course, it was built by force. Look for them, and be faster than the Chi Sing's messengers, so you may give your version of events first. If there is anyone that can help you in Liyue now, it can only be the mighty and illuminated Adepti.
Okay. This is chaotic, but sure. Thankfully, I can teleport. It's still telling me about all of those books that I bought like 30 minutes ago.
And who might we be? Those that dare enter Jueyun Karst.
Hello.
A sigil of permission. Many a season has passed since one was last in the presence of such an item. He before you is the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Moon Carver. Speak, traveler. What business have you here?
Actually,
It's the assassin! They dared to flee here to Jueyun Karst.
Whoop.
Sir, we've already stepped too far into Jueyun Karst ourselves.
There's no choice. Apprehending the assassin is top priority. We must press on.
Disturbing our borders. See them gone. One will not have interruption.
Well, local demigod says kill more guards, so you
Who
know.
goes there?
nice and
Attack!
by royal decree. Time to clean up. I'll catch up.
Get beaten! To arms!
Yep.
Take the target alive!
Step as a dutiful maid would.
Take this! Bested! Who goes there? Attack!
As a good knight should.
I just noticed that the quest details specifically say unleash elemental skills, don't hold back.
By royal.
Alright.
Take the target alive!
Also, it is true that all cops are bastards. And I suppose these are cops. But wait, what's this? There's also treasure hoarders here. Bandits working with the police. Oh. These two weren't even, like, paying attention. They're dead now.
Well,
Immediate cut to someone else. Yeah. Oh wait, no. We're just summarizing.
Preposterous. Preposterous! The Liua Qixing. Utterly disappointing. How could someone possibly assassinate Rex Lapis during the rite of dissension? And then place suspicion upon the attendees? Traveler, of the unjust accusations placed upon you, one has become aware. The mind knows its answer. Though one must consult with one's fellows, lest the mind be misguided. Go, take your sigil of permission. Carry with you a message. Mountain Shaper and Cloud Retainer can be found here. Only fate will decide if you shall find them. Only fate. There exists a conqueror of demons, a guardian Yaksha. Go to Wangshu Inn. There you shall seek him.
Okay. This is a good statue. Okay, I have multiple options now. The one that has been selected for me is this one. So Moon Carver is some kind of deer. What will Mountain Shaper be? And who is this?
Have mercy, O mighty Adeptus. I beg you, show mercy upon me and my brother. Spare our lives. Who are you? What's going on?
We asked you first.
Oh. You enjoy safe passage in Joyun Karst. It can only mean one thing. You must be Adepti messengers, sent here to rescue me and my brother.
What is he talking about?
Oh, have mercy, mighty messengers of the illuminated Adepti. I beg you to save us. My brother and I, we only came here because our family is poor, and we heard tell of treasures hidden in the amber of Mount Hulao. It was stupid of us. But all we wanted to do was find enough treasure to sell and support our family. We followed the path up the mountain, but suddenly, the amber, it swallowed up my brother Li Dang. I ran away and made it this far before it dawned on me. We were trespassers in the abode of the Adepti, and this was our punishment.
So your names are Li Ding and Li Dang. I can't tell when the Chinese names in this game are supposed to be jokes and when they're supposed to not be jokes. Because, like, a lot of them are normal and a lot of them seem like they're a little bit jokey. I don't know if that was, like, the localizers or if that's just my brain.
I had no idea how to rescue my brother, so I just started praying for the Adepti to have mercy, right here on the spot. And now, at long last, 2 messengers come to my aid.
Yeah, this is also a Chinese-made game.
What? We're not Adepti messengers. We just want to find the Adepti like everyone else.
No, you must be messengers. You have to be. I have no idea which amber trapped him. Please, you have to rescue him. I beg you, show me some Adepti mercy.
You can be sassy.
Thank you, thank you! Oh, mighty messengers of the illuminated Adepti, I promise that we will never be so foolish again.
Paimon was gonna ask him about where to find the Adeptus, but he seems pretty one-track mind about rescuing his brother right now. So, he said that Li Dang got trapped in amber somewhere on Mount Hulao, and that they were following the path the whole way up. So let's follow the path down from here, and make sure to be on the lookout for amber on the way. Booba, get them!
I think I just picked up another health. Ah, I have more than a couple. Good. Now Zhongling will do even more damage. Also, come to think of it. Okay. So the available languages, at least for voiceover, are Chinese, English, Japanese, and Korean. I was just curious after thinking about where the game was made. So I suppose if you turned the voices to Chinese, you might be able to hear whether or not they changed the names or not. But I don't know Chinese at all, so who knows?
Steady as stone.
think I've aggravated some enemies that are very below me. I'm just gonna not bother. I do want to order. There he is.
What happened? You rescued me. Thank you. Oh, and have you seen my brother? His name is Li Ding. We were climbing the mountain together. I just hope he didn't get trapped in Amber too. Phew. So he's safe then? Oh, thank you. I will head up to find my brother now. Here's hoping I don't run into any more Amber on the way.
Thank you for rescuing my brother, oh mighty messengers of the illuminated Adepti. What? No. I mean, like everyone else, we've heard that there's an Adeptus living in Mount Hulao. But regular folks like us would never have the chance to meet them. No way. Unlike you guys, you're Adepti messengers. So it's a whole different story.
I mean, I guess technically we are Adepti messengers because we have a message from one, actually.
Anyway, we have trespassed in the realm of the Adeptus for long enough. We should get going. Thank you, mighty Adepti messengers.
Yes.
So much for that voice line.
Boy, it'd be super helpful if we actually were Adepti messengers.
Kind of are.
Because it seems like this Adeptus has got a real temper problem.
Don't say that.
But it's not like we've done anything wrong, so...
Who dares trespass on my mountain?
All these voice lines are getting cut off, and it's not my doing. Well, this one is
Foolish
Bird.
mortal. Come forth and receive your punishment.
That cutscene had an issue. Oops. Fellow Mountain Shaper, I'm here to not receive
You
punishment.
intrude upon the sanctity of Mount Hulao. You destroy the amber of my mountain. And you free a thief whose freedom is not yours to give.
You seem like rude.
The thief's ignorance was an affront to the Adepti. But your actions are an abomination of the highest order.
Wait! We can explain!
Mooncarver trusted a mere mortal as his messenger? Is this a sigil of permission? One is surprised to find such things still exist in the mortal realm. In the beginning, Rex Lapis cast them for the mortals with his own hand. Few were made then, and thousands of years on, fewer still remain.
How the heck did we even get this thing?
Speak. One shall listen to the matter which brings you here. Then one shall verify the truth thereof. You would be wise to speak the truth. For Liyue is not so far from here that one would be easily deceived. Rex Lapis, assassinated? At the rite of dissension? What mortal in Liyue, nay in all the world, would conspire to commit such foul treason? Or perhaps the more pertinent question is, what power in this world could aspire to achieve it? Rex Lapis charged the Adepti with the protection of Liyue, and we have always honored this duty. As the people have prospered, so have we gradually withdrawn into the mountains. Indeed, this was a gesture of goodwill towards humanity. But now, alas, Rex Lapis, gone. Traveler, of the matter you have relayed, one has become aware. One now knows why Moon Carver has sent for us. Once one has dealt with certain matters here that require my attention, one shall convene with the other Adepti.
Paimon can. Adepti always have magical powers in storybooks. Seems it's true in real life, too. You know, like how grass is actually Adepti hair, and rivers are actually Adepti saliva. There must be something similar going on with the amber.
I don't know why my character is dwelling on this.
Your nonsense knows no bounds. This amber is produced by a flower that one has planted here, called the karst crawler. The majority of the plant is hidden underground. When stepped on, it produces amber to trap the invader. After taking up residence here, one planted many karst crawlers to ensure that the tranquility of the mountain would remain undisturbed. Over the years, they have helped to prevent many disturbances. But in the process, they have also trapped many curious things.
Oh, so the amber is alive?
Correct. Thus, one may not leave this place in its current state, for fear of the risk to innocent lives in one's absence. One will depart as soon as one has attended to this matter. One trusts that the manner of your departure will be swifter in nature.
Right. Next up is Cloud Town. You'd think the bird would be the one related to the clouds, maybe? But I guess not. I don't know a lot about mythology. I don't know if this has any basis in actual folklore or mythology. But I'm gonna climb this mountain now. I definitely didn't need to climb this mountain.
Hey, who put this table here? They've even set it ready for dinner. There's a wine jug and everything. Ooh, they even have the guests' names carved into the seats. Here sits Retainer. Here sits Guizhong. Here sits Rex. Maybe Rex is short for Rex Lapis. But Paimon has no idea about Guizhong. As for Retainer... That's it! When Mooncarver was going through the names of his Adepti buddies, he said there was one called Cloud Retainer. So this must be where
The
Cloud
wastelands are
Retainer and
one
the other
ahead.
Adepti have their dinner parties. How about we cook up some extra special dishes for the Adepti? We're sure to get Cloud Retainer's attention that way. But what do Adepti even eat anyway? Paimon has no idea. People must make offerings here all the time. Guess all we can do is look around the area for any leftovers. Maybe that'll give us some ideas. Do you think maybe it's at all possible that the Adepti might like to try some sticky honey roast?
That's an unrelated thing. Examine traces of cooking.
It's very clean here. Whoever cooked here last obviously likes to keep things neat and tidy. Paimon bets they were making an offering to the Adepti. Looks like we got us some matsutake and some raw meat. And what do you know? The recipe is right here. This chef was a super organized person.
Neat. Free recipe. Also treasure. Also slime.
Nice and spicy. Odds reveal thyself. Someone has definitely cooked here before. Do you think they were making an offering? Looks like they didn't use all the ingredients. Let's see here. We got some snapdragon, some lotus heads, some tofu. Whatever they were cooking, it sounds complicated. Hey, look over there. They left some notes too. Yup, it's a doozy. Paimon's not surprised they had to write it all down. It's a lot to remember. We should read it carefully.
Jewelry soup. Interesting name.
Whoa, the ground is covered in flour. What a messy chef. Seems there's meat in this pot, but Paimon can't tell which kind. Do you think whoever cooked this made it as an offering to the Adepti? Paimon can't quite imagine an offering made of flour and meat. Huh? Our messy chef dropped a piece of paper on the floor. Ew, and there's a huge footprint on it too. But footprint aside, maybe it has something to do with this mystery dish. Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
I missed.
Nice and spicy!
So we know two things. And there's one thing we know about that has meat and flowers, so... And what was the other thing? It's not this, is it? Because I certainly don't have any of those. That's the wrong thing entirely. Matsutake meat rolls. I don't have that oh wait, yeah I do. I need more meat. I have to go hunting or something. I have to destroy a wild animal that is not a bird one. Or I missed some meat that was laying around near a campfire. Either of those is possible. There's a potato. Potatoes are not meat. I have no idea how to purposefully go about finding an animal when not guided directly to one. That's not it though. Just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything obvious around here. There's a challenge thing. That's not an animal. But I can poke it.
I must leave no nice and spicy by royal decree. Nice and spicy.
Well, time to find a boar, I guess. This could take a while. I have no direction. Oh. I didn't find a board, but I found a thing. Come on, Fishel, you can grab that. Maybe not. I could climb that tree instead. Stop it. That's a weirdly... That's a weird roof. Gotta find meat.
I'll catch up.
I guess I'm just gonna run around the wilderness randomly.
Steady as stone. As a good knight should. Oz, reveal thyself.
Okay, you count as meat. Good. I had to destroy a chipmunk.
By royal decree. Leave it all to me.
Anyways. That should be enough. So... Teleport waypoint unlocked. Huh. That's odd. I think I already had one. By solving the food puzzle, I have unlocked the barrier. Is this something I can read? No. It's a dungeon? But why? Oh, because they don't want to see guests, so they made a dungeon. That's fair, I guess. I guess if I really didn't want to see any guests, I would make a dungeon. The ultimate form of no soliciting.
One senses the presence of a sigil of permission. One knows not why you have come, though the sincerity of your offering is clear. Hence, you shall be granted an opportunity. Find your way through mine abode, and you shall receive an audience with the Adeptus whom you seek.
Get them!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Nice and spicy! Race you! Right, eat this!
It's a good thing I'm over level for this one. That makes it easy. Okay.
Look! That platform is moving! So that's what this button is for!
This is a really cool looking area. There's like lily pads floating in the air. And bridges made of ribbons of light. And sparkling things everywhere. Very nice.
Time to clean up!
Oh, maybe I didn't want to do that. I literally cannot do this with this character. I think. Maybe. Because you have to have a bow user to do this with an all reasonable pace. I guess I can do it.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
But not the other two versions, which are gonna be more of them, probably.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Paimon thinks that you're doing this all wrong.
Thanks,
Try
Paimon.
activating the mechanisms again, but pay more attention this time.
I literally can't do this portion of the dungeon without Amber in my party. Oh well, guess I'm not doing it. Bye. I can't change my party in the middle of a dungeon either. That's game design, maybe. That's also kind of funny because that's like because Amber is one of the characters that you get for free. So this is like don't use your randomly drawn gotcha characters. Use the free one. The dungeon does say recommended element pyro, but it didn't specify more than that, so. You know what? Actually, I don't know if I need to do this or not, so I'm just gonna. That's the only time the dungeon has done something like, or a dungeon has done something like that so far. To be fair, I guess. I guess I'll replace Barbara.
Outrider Amber, reporting.
Is Amber even equipped? Kind of. Sure, whatever. Yeah, there's a big difference between recommended and required. I don't think that section of the dungeon is mandatory. I think that's just...
One senses the presence of a sigil of permission. One knows not why you have come, though the sincerity of your offering is clear.
I think that section of the dungeon is just for treasure.
You shall be granted an opportunity.
But it was still
Find
annoying.
your way through mine abode, and you shall receive an audience with the Adeptus whom you seek.
Steady as stone. Someone needs assistance. No escape. Wings of darkness. Come, sever at the right hand. You're toast. Look, that platform is moving. So that's what this button is for.
Yeah, I can see Whis getting annoyed at this spirit. Like, we're here for a reason, just let us talk to you, idiot. Except she wouldn't say idiot, probably.
Leave it as a dutiful maid would.
I mean, this is even doing weird tasks. This is actually more similar to our Dungeons and Dragons predicament than I realized. Because there's a fairly major thing happening, and we have to do lots of random miscellaneous garbage to talk to people about it. We had to cook. It's a completely unnecessary dungeon. I could have just rotated the other way, but... We had to free some guy from some amber that plants make, apparently. Whist wouldn't like this part of the game. Alright. There's always this order. Left. Right. Middle right. My day's been alright, I guess. Oh, that treasure chest is already gone. Great. Middle. Right. Left. Middle right. Wait. Where did that one go? Right. Hello? Right. Left. I'm not good at aiming. Alright. You're a little biased, maybe. Middle left. Middle right. Left. Right. Middle. Well, that was treasure. I don't know if I needed to reset the dungeon to have the character that I needed in order to do that portion of it, but... Oh, I did actually need to do that, because it made a wind current over there. Which Paimon previously said, where's the wind current when you need one? So that was actually, Amber is mandatory in this dungeon. Though you might have been able to do it with another fire character that I don't have. Their UI isn't designed to say you need archer, or you need sword, or anything. It's only designed to recommend elements, and not even say mandatory, just recommended. I've definitely done dungeons where it said recommended, and then I just ignored all the requirements. And it was fine. That's true, Amber did teach me to jump in the general direction of wind currents and hope it worked out. But I don't think that would have worked out in this case. Maybe if I had... No, I think I read the description and it didn't even hint at like fire puzzles or anything. Yeah, you definitely need... Oh no, it's one of these! My weakness! Oh, except I think I solved it. One of the adjacent things light up or turn off puzzles, except I did it by accident in 3 shots. Which is good, because otherwise I could have been there for about a year. Mandatory Amber aside, I really like the aesthetic of the dungeon, and I don't mind the puzzles except for having to leave. And even then, having to leave didn't take very long, so I can't get too mad at it. I'm a lot more patient than I used to be, I think, with certain things. I can still make fun of them, though. Oh, you're also a bird.
One
I
is
see.
most impressed. The path that leads through this abode defies those of ordinary abilities. The one before you is the Adeptus Cloud Retainer. Now speak of the matter which brings you here.
I don't have the option to do that. Instead, I have to talk about other things.
You surmise correctly. This place did one self-build, as did one design the mechanisms within.
That's true. If I was more angry about everything, I probably would get more viewers.
In fact, even Gui Zhang and Rex Lapis themselves found one's technological accomplishments to be worthy of commendation.
This place is huge, and there are so many mechanisms. Do you really have this whole place to yourself? What's it even for? Did you build it as your private mechanism workshop or something? It's just like the stories say. The Adepti leave the human world, find somewhere to go be a hermit, and then they research and invent all these amazing things.
One is simply not partial to the tedium of social interaction, and wish to find some peace and quiet.
Isa, please.
Find it one did. Shortly after which, you arrived bearing your sigil of permission. But enough. State the matter which brings you here at once. You have disturbed the tranquility of this place for long enough. Rex Lapis. Assassinated? How can this be? Such a heinous crime! Who would dare? The notion is so preposterous as to be unbelievable. One shall have to verify the truth of the matter independently. Perhaps one shall quash Liyue first, then convene with the other Adepti.
Wait, what? Did you just say squash Liyue Harbor? Are you seriously gonna wipe out the whole city?
Now hold on there,
Only a
Cloudy.
response of sufficient magnitude can negate the possibility of further incidents. It is as you say. We have protected Liyue Harbor under the leadership of Rex Lapis for 37 centuries. But in the face of this coup, by nefarious actors, exceptional measures must be taken.
Are you tired of protecting Liyue Harbor? Don't you just want to go apeshit?
Yikes! Quick, you gotta think of something. She wants to squash Liyue flat, and it doesn't seem like she's bluffing. Exactly what Paimon was gonna say. We made all that delicious food and gave every last bit of it to you. We were hoping you might help Liyue out, not wipe Liyue out. Or at least let's, discuss it first. Can't hurt for you to get a second opinion.
Contract? A cruel irony that you should appeal to the notion after the merciless murder of the god of contracts himself. The people of Liyue seem quite content to dispense with their contracts. They are quite adept at taking that which is composed of black and white and turning it gray.
Look, I don't like contracts either, lady. But you're making a lot of assumptions.
Nevertheless, since you come here in the name of contracts, far be it from one to abandon one's own contractual obligations. Least of all when you come bearing a sigil of permission. Rex Lapis infused these sigils with adeptal power when he first cast them. That power once aided humans in battle. Most of the sigil's power has long since worn off. It is but a keepsake now. This keepsake cannot be taken as proof of your trustworthiness. One must investigate the claims that you make independently.
I have no idea if some of the noises that happen are audible on the microphone, but whatever.
This, no doubt, is Mooncarver's very reason for summoning us.
So why are the Adepti one deer and two birds?
Your audience
And the
with the
birds are
Adeptus
both
before
rude.
you is now concluded. Leave at once, and
Leave it once, I'll quit my voice line before it's done, to emphasize my point. Alright. Next time a dungeon that's related to the story tells me it recommends a specific element, I guess I will have
I'll
to pay
take
it more
care of
mind. Now we have to go to an inn. I've forgotten why, but that's okay.
Oh, this seems to be Wang Shu Inn. Compared to Joyunjian, this place seems basic. Are we really gonna find an Adeptus here?
Compared to what now?
Let's take a look. Paimon reckons he'll be on the balcony. Doubt we're gonna find him in the kitchen.
Seems like they changed the name of the location partway through development, or voice acting.
Oh, he's not here?
To the blind, everything may not be as it appears.
Oh, I know you. You're a playable character.
A sigil of permission? You came prepared. Though this only prevents me from hurting you myself. Doesn't stop you from getting hurt in other ways.
Okay, you're also a rude boy. Very well.
Paimon doesn't get it.
Everyone, all of these godlike beings are so rude. We're only trying to, like, inquire about the murder of your boss, or whatever.
Too much contact with our world is breaking the rules.
He does have a mask.
Mortal souls are not as robust as those of Adepti, nor can your blood carry this level of adeptal energy.
Ah, my soul's not robust enough for you, huh?
It's for your own good. Leave. Now.
No, idiot. We're here for a reason. It's important.
Wait a sec, we came here to... Paimon's peeved. All he does is think about himself.
He just disappeared. He faded to black.
Paimon wants to give him an ugly nickname. But if you tick off an Adeptus, the only thing you'll probably ever find in treasure chests is cabbages. Blech.
That would be a really weirdly specific curse.
Guess we should go ask the boss lady of the inn about just how she manages to talk to Adepti.
Hey, how do we tell this idiot that, like, God is dead? It's kind of pressing. God is dead, and now there are only cabbages.
Oh, you've already met Xiao. Not bad. Not often he's in a good enough mood to agree to see people.
That's his good mood?
Oh yes. The Adepti are very hard to come by. Many people go their whole lives praying to them, never once actually getting to see one. When the Geo Archon built Liyue, he borrowed power from the Adepti. But most of them only know how to protect Liyue by fighting. So for many millennia, it has instead been humans who have led Liyue.
Whilst the Adepti have lived hidden away on the outskirts. Finish your line.
You really know a lot, huh, boss lady?
There's a lot of weird errors with the voice acting specifically in this game, even though it's generally high quality. Yeah, I'm not feeling good about the only good god we've seen so far is Venti. And like, actually how good of a god he was is kind of debatable. Because he was kind of a goober. He wasn't great at his job, I guess, but he was fun.
It's not boss lady, it's just boss. Anyway, seeing as you have the favor of the Adepti, things should be a lot easier. Well, if you want to know my opinion, if you keep Xiao in a good mood, things should be okay.
Yeah, that's true. Venti did tell people to go do their own things and didn't demand, like, worship or fealty or...
Good mood? Can't really imagine what a good mood looks like. like for that, vigilant Yaksha?
Vinci did also slack a little bit on protecting stuff, I think. But you know, whatever.
Will be interesting, won't it? Come to think of it, I've never seen him smile either.
Alright, what's Grumpy God Boy's
How about this?
weakness?
You go see the chef for a bowl of almond tofu and a plate of whatever it is you're best at making.
It's food. I thought it would be food, and it is.
Almond tofu is one of the few human foods Xiao likes. The other dish is up to you.
Up to us, eh? What do you think you're the best at cooking?
I don't have either of these recipes.
Really hard to screw that one up, right?
Alright. Give me some tofu or whatever.
Can't you see I'm on a break, kid? Scram.
Okay, you're also mad.
Scram!
No.
This chef guy's service is about as good as that Wagner guy's back in Mondstadt.
Look. Okay, this is really... This whole sequence of events is actually pretty funny to me. Because it's definitely making me feel... This is probably similar to how Whist felt.
I see. If it's for the boss, then guess I don't have a choice now, do I? But my heart's not really in it right now. Not enough to make a dessert as painstaking as almond tofu.
Fine, just tell me the recipe or whatever.
Why is that?
A fencer's hand must be steady. So too must the hand of a chef. But my hands, they're not steady.
Okay, so you have self-confidence? A self-confidence problem?
Because, a traveler once told me that this inn is haunted.
It does have a demigod who can just sort of fade in and out, so they're not wrong.
And then just now, in the kitchen, I saw something. Something not right.
This chef looks so intimidating, but speak of ghosts and he becomes weak.
I keep thinking, even Wangshu Inn isn't safe. I can't keep a steady hand for something like almond tofu.
All right, in the name of high-quality almond tofu, we need to go check this kitchen out.
If you insist. Don't mind me accidentally climbing onto your plant. I'm sure it's fine. Hold on. What was that? I need that. Give me the book. Okay. So this is the kitchen.
Doesn't seem to be anything.
Okay. I don't... So Paimon gets censored by just going, ah. Very well. So there's actually a ghost. Hey, I got the recipe. Is it just like, okay, never mind, just make it yourself? Where is it though? I don't know what that ingredient is. Oh, that's milk. I require milk.
Opportunity?
I'm gonna have to, like, go to the city to buy milk for this grump ass.
What? You saw it too? There really is a ghost! What? How could I?
Okay, so he's useless now. What do we do? Forget it. Let's just go see the boss lady again.
Scared of something so insignificant. Hard to believe he was once a notorious bandit.
You don't seem that afraid of ghosts, boss lady.
Gods and ghosts. I've seen it all before.
Come to think of it, others don't seem to know there's an Adeptus here at the inn except for the boss lady.
Shh! Say any more and you'll be divulging my little secret. Right. Best you two be off. Go see to it that little ghost doesn't go scaring anybody else. Not that I'm ordering you around. It's like the Adeptus said. Mortal souls are not as robust as those of the Adepti. So as not to be harmed when dealing with the Adepti, you can start by practicing with that ghost.
But how should we persuade the ghost?
There is a calligraphy painting in the inn known as the Witness Sigil. It's been in circulation for over 1,000 years. Go take a look at it. Once you have, look for a place outside where you can see the exact same Witness Sigil formation.
This is just getting esoteric now. Is that the right word for this? Okay. I gotta look for that, I guess.
Wine is a healthy drink.
Okay. Somewhere in this very wide range. Is this land shaped like it, maybe? Can I double check what it looks like? Maybe? Guess not. Okay. A place where I can see the
I'll catch
full
up.
witness sigil. What does that mean? It's just pointing me towards... Oh, okay. It's here on the carvings. What did it look like again? Oh, there's a spot here. There's a glowing spot right here. So it feels like that's correct. What do I do? What do you want from me exactly? Oh dear. I have to go look at the thing again. I've already forgotten where the painting is. There it is. Okay. That's it though, right?
There she
It
is!
was weirdly picky.
So scary! Quick, you grab her! She's trying to get away! We have to follow her! If it's as the boss lady said, she won't disappear like last time.
Chasing a ghost into the woods for some reason.
She doesn't know when to give up!
Oh.
This old decrepit ruin guard? Surely it's not possessed? By royal decree, nice and spicy. Shadow Silk. Ready, steady, go! Yeah! Yeah!
I can't aim.
Silly churl,
What?
Billy churl.
Now the ghost is singing.
Finally caught you! Paimon's pooped. Silly Billy, Billy churl.
I've been vaguely baffled for this entire questline so far.
Haunting things isn't nice!
Just saying.
Little girl, are you listening? Chilly churl, frilly churl.
Alright then.
Now listen here, young lady! Oh, okay. Dusky Ming won't tease the travelers at the inn anymore. Next time, you can come play with Dusky Ming. If you don't come and play, Dusky Ming will come find you.
Fine. Whatever. Creepy ghost girl, I guess. Got an achievement. This is really all over the place. I accidentally unmarked the thing and made a pin for nothing. I'm a little bit annoyed, but not like very. I scared the ghost. Can I have tofu now?
What? You really got the ghost to promise to stop haunting the inn? Wow. You really are something. I am in your debt. Please, wait a moment. I'll make you the smoothest, silkiest bowl of almond tofu. Haha, my hands are steadier than ever now that she's gone.
Hooray! Guess we didn't need to cook that one after all.
Howdy.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to talk to you. I have to talk to the grumpy man again. Grumpy anime boy god, or whatever. I have tofu.
You two, again.
Wait, don't go disappearing again!
What's this?
It's your favorite almond tofu, as well as this distant traveler's best dish, a satisfying salad.
How could this be?
I wonder if this would have gone better if I just screamed like Rex Lapis is dead directly into the face of each of the people that we've encountered so far, instead of all the meandering.
I can't imagine it. Though times have changed, I've never imagined a Liyue without him. The ruling Qixing. Just what role have they played in this? I will seek Mooncarver, Mountain Shaper, and Cloud Retainer. It is time they too made their decisions.
I've already sought them.
Adepti do not turn on their responsibilities.
One of them was going to. One of the Adepti was going to crush the shit out of your nation, dude.
I have my reasons to not want to be tainted by the mortal realm, but responsibilities are responsibilities.
I'll taint your face with my fist. Or something.
Our god is the god of contracts, after all.
Wait! Paimon still has one last question. That little Ming, she's...
When conquering demons, on occasion, you can come across spirits who have never hurt anyone, yet are also not yet able to be moved on. So I asked the innkeeper and the boss if they could keep her here for a time.
Hey guys, can you keep a ghost for me? Thanks, bye.
So really, Wang Shuin was looking after her. Really keeping a wide range of business going, huh?
Alright, we've rounded up the obnoxious gods. So now we have to go back to the harbor, where all of the guards want us dead, because we, for some reason, ran away from the scene of the crime. What is even happening in this chapter? I mean, I know exactly what's happening because I'm describing it, but at the same time, I guess it would be more accurate to say, why are these things happening? We could have avoided a lot if we've just talked to people better. That's a way to go upstairs, I guess. Alright, childs.
You finally returned. How was your journey to Jueyun Karst?
Convoluted.
I see. Huh. Mooncarver, Mountain Shaper, Cloud Retainer, Conqueror of Demons. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, I too have information for you. Regarding the Archon's passing, the Liyue Qixing's response really has given me food for thought. They've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the Exuvia. They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all, even the Qixing isn't able to keep a lid on things.
I don't even know what Exuvia is.
Exuvia?
Thank you, Paimon.
It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus.
Was also an Adeptus.
The Geo Archon is also the god of contracts, and is also known as the Exuvia, prime of the Adepti.
Okay, he's got at least 3 or 4 names.
The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect Liyue way back then.
Guess that explains why they're all so focused on Liyue's well-being.
Are they? What about the one that wanted to crush the... Never mind.
Naturally, they both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the Adepti have the right to take corrective action. The Geo Archon's spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly suspicious.
Oh, right! He's the whole reason we came here! If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't let anyone near, then our quest to find the 7 is already over.
Oh? You're trying to find the 7? And just why might that be, pray tell?
I appreciate these dialogue options at least. I would like that twist if Rex faked his death to make the Adepti fucking pay attention. That'd be good.
Nice answer. A knight that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no knight at all now, would they? But I can help you with that too, you know.
Really?
Give me some time. Time to find someone. Someone who can help you break through this stalemate.
Suspiciously nice anime boy is suspiciously nice.
Truly fascinating. The harder they try to silence the situation, the greater the chaos that erupts. If you want to be around to see it all come crashing down, best you stay alive until we next meet, yes?
What should I put in my letter?
Oh, and I can't even continue. Whoops. Gotta get more adventure rank. Adventure rank. Time to do that side quest, I guess. The one that we started very briefly. Because it was slightly in the way of the main quest. I keep losing things on the menu. And now, books! Yeah, that guy will definitely never betray us ever. I don't think he's playable. It's possible that he's going to become playable in the future. I don't know if they would have a playable character also betray you. I think Chang the Ninth is up there, from what I remember. Let's read some books.
The heavens are smiting me to smithereens. Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me.
This has nothing to do with your books, sir.
To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means? Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them. And now they're gone. Gone, I tell you. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off you go. Go on, go.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd? There's a title I haven't heard in a long time. You have good taste, my boy.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation works. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare, I could never bring myself to pawn it no matter how much I needed the money.
You mean you still have it?
Yes. It is my one and only remaining treasure.
Hey, Chang.
Not for long, I'm guessing.
You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the core lapis or not? I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing with the Fatui.
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
You...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of other people's business.
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master in this day and age. Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now. Who were you supposed to be then, huh? Some sort of Guhua messiah?
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master, but he is no less guilty.
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. You'll be sorry you crossed me.
You can't say the phrase "get a load of this guy" without making me laugh, I think. I think it's impossible.
And you, Chang, you're selling that core lapis whether you like it or not.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger. My days are numbered.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Jeez Louise.
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But since you did stick up for me, please, just take this book and leave me in peace.
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Xingqiu, vow to repay this great act of generosity.
I'm not going to remember how to say Xingqiu.
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm not about to put my hopes in some self-professed Guhua disciple.
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
Well, we're probably gonna go beat up some people now. I do have that character. I can just make him pronounce his own name so I remember it. He's already reading it.
So, you like reading, huh, Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Xingqiu? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
Don't forget me. I'm in too.
Okay, so you are doing things.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection. Of course I do. An initial plan anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts.
Nice job having an enemy encounter in the cutscene there. Like, one that clearly stands out who we're going to have to fight in about 5 seconds.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant Goohua clan. That's what you goofballs call it, right?
Very clever.
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you buffoon!
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all. But you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be able to help you now.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Oh, great speech. But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
Are you here to play with me?
So I used this character a little bit
Body and mind.
on a previous stream.
The hunted.
It's pretty good.
Body and mind.
Hello.
My plan outlines your fate.
Nice and spicy. By royal decree.
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the unfair advantage it gives me against my opponents. Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business, and I will ensure the matter is resolved satisfactorily. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of you could go and investigate.
That idea works, but what are you gonna do?
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just using us as your errand runners?
Wow, so that's how that turned out. This whole passage is just extraordinary.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying! Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face! Fine, but as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him. From now on, he shall be known as Guhua Geek.
That's fair, I guess. That wacky Paimon is at it again. So, all the way back down here. This side quest is not going to get me high enough rank to do more of the main quest. At least not today. Well, okay, apparently I'm close enough. Or maybe not. I wonder if the main quest is going to continue just being baffling. I think I'm going backwards. It really go that way. I'm not quite sure why. Yeah, all the music in this area is quite nice. Okay, I guess this is the right way. Gotta go to the mansion of some sort.
Who goes there? Really? He didn't mention anything about a meeting. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Urgent business? What is it?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone. No, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me. I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinya Kiosk.
This was the most easy person to persuade we've seen in several hours.
I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on his mind when he's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
Paimon, your voice line got the pronoun wrong again.
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator. Is that so? Now Paimon knows not to let your wily ways get the better of her in the future.
I wish we could have done that with, like, the demigods that we just spent a while running in circles for.
Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui. In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Shinua Kiosk. Seems business is booming at the Shinua Kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
Well, I guess you can't negotiate with everything. Or everyone. Hey, treasure.
Ugh, your cuisine is disgusting.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet. But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding with the Fatui. Who knows if Guwa Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him? Rest.
Wow, they just vanished. By walking, clamber over the rooftops.
You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery. When actually, all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside while you read your book.
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
Paimon is so done with everyone in this game.
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They will know what to do. My liege, for reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Why would they want to help us? Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems they oversee a lot of business that goes on around here. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action. Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget. This is something we cannot do on our own. Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in this.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help Chain the Ninth, right?
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. To savor the memory is ample reward. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading your book, don't you?
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you near Lioli Pavilion.
Hey! Stop ignoring Paimon!
I guess he's a nice boy. I kind of doubt everybody at the moment in this game, just because of all the circuitous nonsense that's been happening. That I guess you weren't here for. Oops. So you don't know what I'm talking about. That's what the oops is for. Anyway.
Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this letter.
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Can he actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight.
What?
Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Lioli Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment.
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please, this way.
Also, I guess I'm just automatically distrusting of a commerce guild. And anyone involved with it, or who says
And
that
Paimon
it's
thought we'd
good.
get kicked out or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Paimon refuses
Thank you for
to
your
sit
patience.
down. Ever.
With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Mountsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth. Since Gentry Mountsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. That will put him in a rather sticky situation.
That might also screw over a number of other people. You know. Just saying. If I could levitate indefinitely, I don't know if I would want to sit. Paimon actually said earlier that floating around takes a lot of energy and is exhausting, but I don't know if that was Paimon bullshitting or not.
Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Teyvat would be unable to make their product.
Anyway, I don't like the idea of we want to punish one merchant guy, so we're going to buy up the whole stock of everything and crash the market just to mess with one guy, and this won't have any repercussions whatsoever.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui.
Feels like you didn't think it through.
But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the harbor?
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Chang the Ninth. Roger that!
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Wow, so many mora! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli Pavilion and eat there for a whole month!
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now.
This isn't the first time we've crashed the market and become a monopoly in order to fuck with one guy.
All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said.
I accidentally cut off Paimon. Oops. Yeah, I'm not really behind this plan, but I got no choice, so I guess I have to do it. Alright. Time to abuse the market.
Good day, my friend. My apologies, but I'm out of stock at the moment. Please try again next time.
Or not?
Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products. No, that I still have, although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. Give me a second to think. All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it. Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
Is anyone going to be suspicious about a random traveler, like, sprinting around and going, "Give me all of your ore"? I love ore. I feel like this plan has a lot of holes and morally questionable components.
Hi, anything I can do for you?
Or
You want all my core lapis? I've already agreed to several orders. That said, none are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive. Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change in Liyue. Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Come, let us sign a contract. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business with us. The key here is consumer psychology.
cat. Yep, this is definitely 100% above board. Absolutely nothing is wrong with the plan that we are currently enacting. What are you, under the dock or something? Yes, actually, kind of.
Oi! Shh! Keep your voice down.
Oh, you're the person from earlier that sounded like a minor villain, I think.
All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need, both legitimately and not so legitimately. Best you give me an actual number. All of it would be far more than you actually want. Feiyun Commerce Guild? Well, why didn't you say so? If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line, and I'll start getting things in order right away.
This is going well. Everything's so much easier when you've got stacks of Mora. Next stop, the chasm.
Paimon loves spending giant amounts of money on ruining the economy. Where am I going? Paimon says, fuck the economy. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the economy, but I don't know if this is the right way to go about doing anything about it. By that I mean, this is bad. I'm just kind of saying words. Anyway.
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Hello, I would like to do crime.
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feiyun Commerce Guild has been buying up all the core lapis stock in Liyue Harbor. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name the right price. The original buyer's price was already quite high, so... The best I can do is 7 million Mora.
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 Mora on the rest of Liyue's stock put together.
The voice line said 100,000 and the text says 2 million? Excuse me, hold on.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You could take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price.
It's not my money, so I don't even really care.
When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
I'm not being given options that I would actually
It might
pick,
be the
so I'm
guild's
just
money,
picking
but we'll
whatever.
have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilly churls. I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either. So maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away. Oh, thank you very much. This is a lot to ask, I know.
That's that then. Well, no time to lose. Come on.
Business monopolies and threatening people. All in the name of one guy that had a book that was cool, I guess. Being threatened by a different organization that was also bad.
Let Paimon see. Yep, that's it.
This must be some of that gray morality I've heard so much about. It's in all the video games.
Yeah! Gooba, get them! Someone needs assistance. Another one down. Someone needs assistance. Oh yeah! We found it! Check out all that core lapis! Make a note of the location. We'll send the Feyun Commerce Guild to collect it later.
We could just double down on the crime and steal all of this. You know, while we're at it. That's not a good idea. So, like, here's some raw core lapis. Did I look at this one?
Yeah! Nice and spicy. You're toast! That's it, all right. That's a big old stash of core lapis.
It's only a little bit on fire. Is that? Yeah, there it is.
Here we go! Loads of core lapis here! Quick, make a note of the location. That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
Paimon, we're not also going to extort people for snacks. This is crime enough already. Paimon, more like Crymon. Because she's a criminal.
Like a long face. You're alive, aren't you?
Here, we've made a note of the carts' locations. All 5 of them. Can you sell us the core lapis now?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good word with your boss for me.
For what?
Done and dusted! Yeah! We make a great team, don't we? Now for the final stop on our core lapis crawl. To Chain the Ninth's place!
What if Chang the Ninth is just dead or something? I don't think this is the kind of video game that would do that. But, you know, I could be wrong. I'm just gonna climb over this mountain instead of taking a more convenient route. Because video game. Or maybe this is the most convenient way. Hello, friend.
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, Gentry mouth-sized thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off, and even then I'm only breaking even.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What's going on? Have I died and gone to heaven? I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all. But Gentry mouth-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Huh. Okay, then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people. Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
I'm pretty sure we're not going to actually do anything with any of this lapis. We're just ruining society to troll somebody, I think. I admit, I don't know a whole lot about economics, but I'm pretty sure that this is not a great thing to do. Because, like, I'm all for getting back at people who did a bad thing, but we're, like, doing a lot of bad to do it.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
This isn't the final act, this is only part one of your quest line. I've already forgotten how to say your name. Junku? No.
You better believe it! We're the ones who've been doing all the work! What exactly have you been doing all this time?
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it.
Okay, so you really were doing that.
Divine Halberd, an ominous sword. Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes, nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
So this whole Monopoly plan was mostly so you could read a book.
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai how?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. And it is thanks to your help that everything will play out just as I had foreseen.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair!
Don't worry, Paimon, I don't know either.
So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui. He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this.
Wait, did you just want to make this whole thing into a dramatic story, and that's why you made this plan?
So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
He also just happens to be right behind us.
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourselves. What is the meaning of this persecution?
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Okay.
The hunter. It comes.
Booba, get them! By royal decree!
Dues.
Nice fight! Oh, Protector, come on, we can do it! Go, Barbara, go!
No escape. Can't run from death.
Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Yeah, we could have just beat him up from the beginning.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off! The core lapis is almost within our grasp.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait. Master, wait!
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young woman, I am unscathed.
My lord?
Let me just scroll up in the chat here. Oh, hello subscription, thank you. I'm pretty sure somebody said, I bet this is a VIP kid somewhere. It was easy, yeah, okay. You did tell me. I was just trying to find it to make sure.
You You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Wow. As for whether I'm having fun, yes, but also I've done a lot of crime today that I don't agree with because of the story.
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the
That's how you
Guhua
say
clan,
it.
and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
You kind of made a secret of it.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine.
Your business practices are making a monopoly, you shit.
I shudder to think what the
Damn
Fatui will
it.
do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
I have had this character for a while, but I didn't actually read his backstory, so I didn't know that. I mean, it was kind of predictable, but I didn't know it.
You meddling swine. Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow. Happy now?
I'm supposed to be on Shang-Chi's side, but I'm on neither side in this argument.
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business, and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny-speaking, book-reading, guhua geeking Xingqiu are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild? So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day, that was from your private vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic 2 birds, 1 stone situation.
I'm glad I have an opportunity to sass the rich at least.
Very droll. My family can always tell me from my handwriting. It's certainly one of my distinguishing features.
That's also true. Rich Kid could have just paid the book guy a bajillion dollars.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time! Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off! Paimon's toast! And sorry, very sorry! Please don't hurt Paimon!
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill! Repeat, this is not a drill!
Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me. I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The 2 of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazybones who doesn't want to work.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Chang the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
Yeah. Hooray, I got a book. I didn't agree with any of this from the start. I think that was like the first thing I said. What about all of the other people who need it? But no. So what have we done today? We witnessed a murder. We immediately ran from the scene of the crime. When we were accosted by the guards, we assaulted them in response. We dealt with several demigods who were all individually kind of fuckheads. The deer guy was alright. The other one... Well, when we talked to the deer guy, we assaulted more guards. The other ones were mostly wasting our time. And then we assisted a rich kid in his underhanded business practices because the side quest told me to.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me.
But at least this guy got his book collection back, because that's more important than everybody else who might have needed a mineral that was common and vital to society and the economy, I guess.
The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this Core Lapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond recognition. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the ones who've displayed a genuine sense of responsibility. What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it for you. It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity. My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it.
What?
What?
Yeah, that's my question.
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal surely isn't... Now I can get back everything I lost.
Well, that was something else. No character menu, thank you. Oh. That kid got all of his ideas about honor and justice from fantasy books. Speaking of him, hey look, it's that guy. He has a chivalrous heart and yearns for justice and fairness for all, it says. Yeah, it says right here he's from the Commerce Guild. All see him as a kind and well-mannered young man. Hmm. Anyway. With all of that said and done, I now have to stop the stream to go and eat dinner. I'm glad I was able to stream today. And though the story in this part of the game is not quite as good, mostly because Venti is not there, and also because it's kind of nonsense a little bit. And also I had to do a whole lot of crime, but not the fun kind. Even though all of that, I still like this game, and it was still enjoyable to stream it. And I hope I can manage to stream more often in the future, but until then...
I swear I'll reclaim my lost...
Until then, I've been Robin, as usual. I will see you later.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
That too. Good night, everyone. Eat the rich.